It's currently midnight and I feel like creating a YouTube video. So let's get started. The point of this video is to learn how to become profitable faster. And currently, I feel like I'm a break-even trader. I can pass funded accounts. I'm not able to get a payout yet, which is fine. I'm just gonna do this. I'm taking a break from the live market, and I'm gonna try and understand why I'm losing. And I want to do that as quickly as possible. So here's what I'm gonna do. There's this website called FX Replay, highly recommend. And basically you can go back however far you want, and I went back a year, and I want to go over each of the 12 months with a different strategy, if I have that many, of course, until I find one that's the most profitable. So here's what I came up with. I'm going to go to Notion, Trading Journal, or just Journal, and I'm going to label every strategy that I have. I haven't thought about this at all, so y'all are going to be here with me for that thought process. So let's get started. For the first strategy, let's do the checkbox. To-do list. There we go. Okay. For the first strategy, always have to start with the liquidity sweep. That's what I always start with. And high time frame confluence, right? And for this one, let's just do BPR, or inverse for value gap. Paired with honestly, that's all you need, right? That's all you really need. Let's see if we can look for OTE though. And enter if price creates a high prior to the retracement, assuming it's a long. Cool, let's start with this. Strategy 2. Cool. All right, strategy number 2. Here we go. And these are all my strategies that I've used in the past, and some of them work, some of them don't. So that's why I'm going through all of them. Because if you can write something down on paper, you'll have a better understanding of it. It's like selling something to someone, you know, like the better you are to break it down and get your words out quicker, the more likely they'll be able to buy it, or the more understandable you will be. So once you get it down on paper, or in this case, my computer, on writing, it's easier to understand, and it's easier to process with the process of elimination. Strategy 2, liquidity sweep, obviously. High time frame. Honestly, you kind of have to have a high time frame confluence, in my opinion. Order block, OTE. Enter. Headphones just died. That's fine. After break of structure and retracement. Now this is a maybe. Enter after break of structure and retracement. Figure out if this is the best way to trade this strategy. If not, trade the first retracement. Cool. Let's move on to strategy 3. I think we're making progress, honestly. I'm also gonna make another YouTube video after this. It will be consisting of the actual back testing, and I'm gonna go over 7 days for every video, and every 4 videos will be 1 month, and that'll be with the same strategy, right? So y'all could take each strategy that I use and make whatever kind of strategy you like. I think that's a great idea. I think this will be a good series to start, honestly. This could last me a long time. Anyways. Psh. Oh, shit. To-do list. Here we go. Strategy 3. What should I start with? Liquidity sweep. High time frame confluence. Okay. Let's look at all of my confluences. We have liquidity sweep, breaker structure for value gap, order block, breaker block. Cool. Let's do breaker block. And OTE. Where is it? Oh, there we go. All right, breaker block, OTE, enter. If price same thing with this. So what I mean by enter if price creates a higher high prior to the retracement, assuming if it's a long. It means enter as soon as it touches it, not waiting for a reaction out of it. That way I can figure out how to get a better RR depending on the past price action. Like, not like 2 years beforehand, but like 10 minutes beforehand. Since I trade on the I enter on the 3 minute. That's the plan with that. Enter heading 1. Strategy number 4. All right, now we're getting into the older stuff that I used to do. Liquidity sweep, high time frame confluence, SMT. This could be good. SMT, now that I think about it, it could also mean a liquidity pool. So a liquidity pool is basically, I learned this from Fractal Flow tonight. A liquidity pool is, how do I explain it? I don't know. I think I should. I definitely want to know how to explain it though. Liquidity pool. Let's write it down. Liquidity pool. A liquidity pool, okay, it's liquidity rests above highs and below lows. That's what that means. That's a liquidity pool. So when you're retracing, you could sweep liquidity and there's a little pool of liquidity that'll enter. It's like a demand zone or a supply zone. That's what a liquidity pool is. And that's what I think an SMT is. Anyways, or compared to, I would say. SMT. All right, SMT. Other confluence. Honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. And then enter off retracement. Let's see if I can come up with the 5th strategy that I've used. Strategy number 5. What do I think? Let's look at this. What's a strategy I've used? Liquidity sweep for value gap, breaker block, breaker structure, SMT. Damn. That's a lot. Anyways. Could use it for value gap, OTE. I think I'll do that. That's a good idea. Okay, bet. Liquidity sweep. High time frame confluence. Now the high time frame confluence is honestly like, yeah. High time frame confluence. It's editable. Whatever. I'm a day trader, not an English major. Let's see. Fair value gap, OTE, and enter off retracement. Cool. Now I think I can come up with the strategy number 6, to be honest. Now that I have I'm so glad I journaled my trades in the past. I stopped because if I focus too hard on fixing what I'm doing wrong, I might lose track and like purposely fail at some point, and I don't want to do that. So it's just the way my brain thinks. If you're good at journaling your trades and you have positive outcomes from it, I definitely recommend it. There's nothing wrong with it. That's for sure. Let's see. Liquidity sweep, breaker structure, breaker block. It's one of my favorites. Liquidity sweep, daily bias. Always need a daily bias. That's the high time frame confluence. In my opinion. Like, that's what I've been saying. AMD, order block, breaker structure, daily bias, liquidity sweep. Order blocks. Do I have order block in there? I think so. Order block, OTE. Yeah. Oh, look at these. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, looks like I'm good with order blocks, bro. I'm gonna be honest. And when I use OTE, that's when I lose. That's weird. Okay, order block. I want to get to a strategy. I want to have an order flow strategy, bro. Anyways, this is, let's say this is the intro to the new series, bro. Let's do that. I have all my strategies that I've used, that I've taken note of so far. And I'm going to go through 5 months, 5 strategies, and see how profitable I am on each and every one of them. Whichever one has the highest, whichever one I'm the best with, that's the one I'll use. If there's a tie somehow, the more the merrier. You know what I mean? This will be fun. I'm excited. Let's get into it. I'm actually about to make another video of me back testing this first strategy. Let's start with this.